Yes, this is part 2. We had a reader that wanted more, didn't we, Mickey?
Yeah, we certainly did. Yeah.
So basically, Mickey sent me these pictures today of the Beddington caves, which is what this reader wants to hear more about, because it's from where you are to Brighton, isn't it?
Yeah, we're saying, from where we are in Brighton, straight down to Brighton, really, isn't it? Right.
And these pictures are saying 1968. And so, if these caves go to Brighton, it might not be mining at all, but when you look at it, it just reminds you of mining. And, you know, I just got, because so much was destroyed up in Scotland, and then it's mining here, and then it's all to do with all those people had to move because there was a fire. Oh, it's mining. And everything seems to be in the past. I just got this big feeling, I've said it for a long time, that we've just been completely mined before we got here. And so we're the great grandchildren of these people, however long ago it was. Maybe this is in the, the League of Gentlemen time. I mean, these people, how did they manage to, what is it? They, from birth till death, they were digging or something.
Yeah. Seems that way, doesn't it? Yeah, it seems that way, Karen.
I don't know, Mickey. It's quite, they're quite, anyway, let's put the video on now. It's quite, some of them, are going to be for royalty or whatever. Maybe. I don't know what, sometimes.
It's like for gentry. Because it says on their history that it says exactly what I fucking said. It says what I always thought all my life, and what I was telling you. And it's like these places were for gentries and going to the park. And I know for a certain.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like they'll escape. It's like, why the fuck would you not walk on outside? Do you know what I mean? When you can get on a horse outside on the ground and ride to your friend's house, next millionaire house or whatever, but instead you go underground. And like I said, Castle Park, that grotto that I took you to, I've told you that me and my friend Terry, we went under that fucking built other place. We went under the middle tunnel, underneath it. Went round the back of it, came up the top, and we came into a room. And this room had a blocked door. And now we're like 20 foot underground. So we know that if we was to open up, it's going to take us to the rest of the tunnels. And they're saying in this, the history is like, it goes long past, but it's literally, it's my grotto that I can go into. Well, I have to, go a certain way where, you don't walk in, you got to go through a tunnel. But yeah, there's a blocked up door. So was that a mechanism? What was its purpose behind it? So if that's maybe all grottos in England are the same. They have not only the water but also the tunnels.
One second.
In the tunnels, most of the entrances or escape hatch. Because always near water. The old grotto. In parks and that. Well, I never knew that my area had so many tunnels. And they're saying that some of these are like train tunnels, but in my area.
Well, we're on the bit where it's talking about the history, right? The Beddington caves. So what was your bit with this then? That got you?
Well, it's just shows me that, they're saying like all the names in here, all these places I've been to, they're all around me. And when it says like the All Saints Church, which is Beddington again, I took you to it, the Greyhound Inn, which I took you to, the Bishop's Place, you know, and these are all places that these tunnels are going to. I mean, like even when I was here, like, you know, for years I've been thinking the same thing, you know. I was just sort of amazed to see this article saying something that I had a suspicion of, which was they were used for gentry, they weren't used for no one else.
So maybe this is why everywhere's getting all these sinkholes, because they're not telling the truth about all these tunnels underneath.
Yeah.
So, you know, what's everybody's thoughts? Do you think these are just tunnels? Do you think they were putting... What was your reasoning for it? Were they putting things in here? Your reasoning, Mickey?
Well, it's like, you know, they're taking gentry, like rich people. Because it's like, in them days, if you're poor, you're going to dig for your life. So you easily pay, you know, and so they'll have hundreds of workers in these tunnels. You know, and all you need is a horse and a cart just to take the out.
What you mean is, hang on, I'm just going to turn you down and turn you up because you're fuzzing. Hang on a second. 1 second, I have to do that because Mickey fuzzes. No, it's still fuzzing, Mickey. It's your end. I know it's your end. It's Mickey's end, but he was, no, it's your end. I go, no, it's your end.
Yes, we'll fight over it.
Yes, we'll fight over that one.
From a distance.
Yeah, so what you're saying is the gentry paid people to dig these.
Yeah.
Mickey, it would have taken them maybe years.
So when you've got labourers and then base, you know, you've got miners.
What were they doing the tunnels for? Let's have a tunnel going all through England. Let's pay for it.
Yeah, it's like, you know, doing it all. It's like, you know, you've got, I'll have this say, but what's the princess in the pumpkin, in the carriage, you know? In them days, the gentry wouldn't want to get in a carriage if it's raining, it's going to fill up all the dirt.
Yeah, but you wouldn't spend hundreds and thousands of pounds making tunnels just for you, would you?
Yes, I have slaves. I have little slaves.
Wow, it just seems... They're not done out very nicely though, are they? It's not like the gentry put little light holders in and little roads or anything. They went this far.
But then it's, you know, it's good to get, you know, secret armies through and that, you know.
So I wondered whether they were all part of mining, and because they never tell you the truth, but who knows? Because some of these tunnels are quite long, so it can't be just mining.
Yeah. You know, I want to get down there again. I really do.
Break the other leg, Mickey, yeah.
Yeah, but I might break this leg in the law instead. You know, in our days we were free as squirrels, you know. Do what you wanted, but, you know.
Did you like finding those photographs then?
Yeah, it took me back. Because where one of the photos is literally where two fellas at my school were digging in. Where they literally, you can see on there, they're like, you know, where is that? Yeah, like you see the middle picture. So that's us. You know, we're sitting down on those rocks. But we're running in candlelight, so I can't. So everywhere we're looking at, you know, you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. But yeah, when we were there, you can see it. And once I seen it, I went, oh, that's it. Give me the chill, you know.
But we still don't know what it all is about, really, do we?
No, but I tell you this, if that roof didn't cave in, then it'll be like remnants of a mud flood, maybe. To finish it off.
So many tunnels. It's not a joke, though, is it? There's so many tunnels. Mickey, can you just sort out your buzzing a lot?
Sorry.
Yes, you will be sorry. No, it just seems there's just so many tunnels. Let me do it. I'll turn you down and turn you back up. Sometimes that works. No, it's still fuzzy, Mickey. That's better.
Okay. me.
Yes, it is you, and I told you it was you. Anyway,
Much better.
I have
Yeah.
no idea, because, you know, we found the ones, well, we didn't find them, but there's ones at Nottingham, you know, and then we already know that, you know, we were doing this tunnel from Edinburgh to Rome or something. It's like, wow. And then we already know that they've tried to, you know, there was another tunnel to France, and they're pretending there wasn't, and they built another one.
One in Wales to New York, I think, isn't it? The place.
Really? What were they doing?
Yeah.
Like, they're like mega animals that could eat up all the soil or something.
Yeah.
I'd say that they had good machinery or a good way of doing it.
Yeah, I know. It's like as you know, the further you go down a tunnel, you know, the further you've got to
Because
bring
where's
the muck
all the
out.
waste, Mickey?
Exactly, the further you've got to bring the muck out. You know? So you have a sort of, it's a train, like a conveyor belt at the back of it, isn't it? You know, like the tunnel today, but they weren't sort of fast, but like, you know, to do that, you know what I'm saying? So you know, it's obviously people to earn their crust, you know. They pop out here and there through some, like, you know, rather than walking 3 miles down the tunnel, you sort of make another, like, upward
See,
tunnel.
Mickey, this picture here, it's got loads of blocks in it, like they're mining, like they would have taken them.
That was the strange thing, because when we were getting down the hole at the very start, I could see Tartarian bricks, a brick wall in front of me.
Or is it collapsed into it?
Well, we were thinking, my God, like a World War II bomb's gone off of it. Because we could see like a sort of half blown up, like a settee. You know, half a settee, half a bed. You know, it's like as if you were going into someone's back room before you went into the tunnel. You know, because you're crawling on your hands and knees and belly through this like sort of 20-inch gap. You know, that we're crawling through like a letterbox hole, you know. And yeah, it was like scrambled through. You sort of dropped it the other way, but oh, bloody hell! Now the adventure starts from there. You know. Yeah, it was warm as well, so yeah. We knew the houses were above us, which was really weird. And you think the houses would fall in on them. And obviously some of the tunnels did fall on the people's gardens above that tunnel have actually fallen through. You know? So that's how...
So what's a mud flood then, Mickey?
I don't rightly know. I don't rightly know though. But it's, someone let something off and yeah, make it bad.
I mean, these look like canisters or bombs or something in here.
Well, there might be an oil drum, but it looks like by the tree. Some of them look quite big blocks, you know.
Yeah, it could have, yeah, or...
Like there's a hickory bit in there.
I see what you mean. These could be bits of tree, but what would they be doing down there?
Might be a bit of colourful, you know. You know? And this is why, you know, I wish they didn't find it, because it's been hidden for like, geez, like since I heard the story in the paper, I thought, well, it has been found for like 30 odd years. And yet I just know what they're going to find, I know what they're going to do, I know. They're just going to take what's in there and take it out. You know, find all this, they'll just, you know, they'll turn it, they've already, like in the story, they've turned it into their own narrative, like, you know, to what it was used for. But yeah, even I knew what it was used for. But yeah, they're sort of like, I just wish I got there before.
Well, maybe this all got, like, destroyed more in the Second World War when they were bombing everything.
Yeah, it's definitely got it, mate. Yeah.
Just covering up these things.
Yeah. Or even the money inside might well have been bomb
I mean, it's
shots.
only been very nice travelling down there. I mean, there's 2 great big holes in the ground in that one.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I just wish I found it back. Yeah. It's like, as if like digging out that tunnel, you know? I wish it carried on when we were young.
So there's a load of rubble in that one, but nothing's fallen in around it, and it's all been shoved up there.
That's the stuff that we was coming across, like house brick, arcane brick, you know. Anyway.
Well, they've seen a bit more than we saw before, hey, Mickey?
Well, yeah, it's like, you know, it's like when you become woke, you sort of become woke to the things that you've seen in your young life. Like this, for me. You know, when I look at this, I know what it is. I know there's something more to it. It's not what they're saying. Not in their book, anyway. You know? You know, because even they say they don't know. In the article. You know, we're not sure. Like, yes, that's you telling the porcupine. It's where I can be sure. I'll knock that wall down and I'll walk there. Not build it. You know, backpack and all.
They say the 19th century, but that's probably a couple of hundred years older than that.
It is. Because we're talking down at the grottos, it's 1700 at the grotto. And that's the hidden grotto, the wall, you know, the room hidden behind it. You know, you tell it, Anthony, door the wall, bricked up, you know. So, me being there, I know that that's connected to that tunnel. Because there's just too many. We've got a few grottos and a few, and as you know yourself, they've done a build big mansions around here, big stately 1700 homes. But yeah, I wouldn't say they didn't have the money to do it, but it was just for them, you know.
Well, maybe the gentry did do it. I don't know. Is it mining?
Well, yeah, as far as I can go back to my history of it, you know, of the evidence being here, for me anyway, finding these things.
Maybe they were digging to get out.
Well,
anyway, Mickey.
It's another rabbit hole.
Mickey, I'm sure we'll come back and do a bit more, because you'll find a bit more like you found this.
Yeah, but you know, it's these people, they put it in the paper and it's forgot about for years again, isn't it? You know?
Well, lots of things are sort of coming forward at the moment, aren't they? You know, that we didn't think would and are. So, well, we're talking about it, so yeah.
I'll just have to find a way down.
And anyway, now, especially the reader, we get to see a bit more of Beddington Caves.
Yeah, I hope you let's check it out. I'll be happy. Like we are.
Except we still don't really know what it all is, really.
No, and they're not saying, you know,
because there's no way you could just. Could you really just do this with horses and carts and a few shovels?
Yeah, pick the shovel in it. All right, next load, Jack. Yeah. It can be done, because you've got the miners to make that. You know, there was nothing else with it. That mining is the bike.
Always going somewhere. Anyway, Mickey, we've got to finish.
Oh, okay. We'll let him go.
Same thing again, but yeah.
Straight back.
Well, thank you, Mickey. Thanks for explaining a bit more.
Yeah, I'm just glad I found these photos. It took me back a bit.
Yeah,
when
brilliant.
When I was a minor.
Thanks a lot, darling.
No problem, Karen. Love you.
Love you too, darling.
Bye.